Hi Aries, welcome to Third Eye Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the first half of September 2023 or for whenever you find it. All right, let's get started. Hey Spirit, please bring messages for Aries. Highest good, thank you. So, hi Aries, welcome back. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. If you're new here, welcome. I like to get one overall theme from the Wild Unknown archetype and read from the book. I think it's beautifully written. And today you have the thread. It's page 205. Life is a tangle. So much happens simultaneously and circuitously, leaving us grappling for meaning and direction in a network of distractions. When we connect to the energy of the thread, however, we strike the deepest vein in the body. Our whole being responds to its tug. Meaning is pumped through our bloodstream. Our mind and spirits are lifted. We remember who we are and what we came into this world to do. Though this happens on the most profound level, it could be the simplest incident that activates the thread. A song, an image, a conversation heard in passing. No matter how confusing and multi-layered our modern lives become, if we are connected to the thread, we are free. Being tethered to it is the only anchor our heart requires. Beautiful energy, Aries. Thank you for bringing that through. It reminds me of a taproot in a plant. If you know anything about gardening, plants have a taproot. It's the one that goes way deep and it's super strong and rooted in there. And then they have all the little side roots that branch. But the taproot is key. Let's open with ethereal visions today for Aries. Aries, I have the Four of Cups on the split. Other side has the World. Maybe we're wrapping up a cycle where we just kind of felt like bored with all of the options here. Four of Cups, it's being offered something that you're just like, I don't even want it. But also the energy of, hey, well, maybe it's your attention. Maybe you're focusing on all of the things that bother you and it's putting you in a vibrational spot that isn't open to receiving the magical. You see here we have this Ace of Cups. You know, it's got wings. So angel wings is coming from the divine. This is a divine offer, but this person's like, I don't want your offer because they're too focused on these boring ass cups on the bottom there, you know? So focusing more instead toward in the direction of what makes you happy. Okay, Aries, we have the Nine of Cups now on the split. That's a wish come true for one person. It's what makes you happy. What fires you up? What gets you excited? Start focusing your mind in that direction. You know, if you notice that you're focusing on the things that bother you, well, it's going to perpetuate a vibration of being like, you know? So, and I'm not saying that I don't do this, okay? I'm just pointing out what the cards are saying. I've definitely found myself in the Four of Cups energy. We all have. It's part of the human experience, right? So that's why the tarot can help us to be aware of ourselves and where we're placing our attention and that kind of thing. So, all right, this is for Aries. Thank you, Spirit. We have the Five of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So this is a lot of fighting, arguments, battling it out. Could be competition, other people's opinions when they weren't asked for, but just had a lot of fight energy there with that Five of Wands. First card to flip on the table though is Justice. So some sort of karmic justice coming through. If you are going to court, I'd say you're gonna win. Hey, Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. That's gorgeous. Let's see what these two cards are. Wow. Aries. You have the King of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, this is like a huge turn of event energy. King of Cups, this is master of your emotion. If this is you showing up as the King of Cups, could be somebody approaching you with an Ace of Pentacles. Who knows? It represents the water element, water signs, which is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But the King of Cups, this is someone who has mastered their emotions. Feels very deeply, but doesn't show everybody everything all of the time. You know, like here he's pictured holding a wand too, which always, you know, reminds me, of course, of the King of Wands. So someone who is passionate, but also coming from a heartfelt place. Now, Wheel of Fortune, this is a huge turn of events. You have Justice in the Wheel of Fortune coming out. Something huge is shifting in your favor here, Aries. That's very exciting energy to hit the table. I mean, with the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, like, are you kidding me? Like, you know, that Four of Cups that was showing earlier, really shifting your attention. Perhaps you've been actively doing this. Maybe you've noticed, yeah, I am focusing on things that suck. And when I focus on things that suck, it makes me feel bleh, right? So focusing instead in the direction of what makes you happy has brought in something amazing. So Seven of Wands with the Nine of Swords and the Strength on the bottom of the deck. Okay. Something is requiring great strength, tenacity, courage, follow through, the perseverance. The Strength card, this is major arcana for the sign of Leo. We have more Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries energy coming out with these Seven of Wands, but it's paired here with the Nine of Swords. So it's really feeling, honestly, like something obviously has been weighing on your mind heavily, keeping you up perhaps at night, but we're rising above it. This is a card of having the higher ground, having the advantage in some sort of way. And, you know, even if that's an inner shift where you start to have an energetic advantage on a situation, because if you are stuck in this energy, what are we welcoming more of, right? What are we pumping out? So we're vibrational beings. It's when you meet somebody, hey man, I like your vibes, you know, like, well, I like your energy. We're always pumping out and receiving vibration. So if we know that we're focusing on things that upset us and it's just causing us more anxiety, sometimes it's you know, it's not easy. It's not easy to ignore what's right in your face. I split the deck just now and got the Five of Wands again. It's not easy to ignore these things, but somehow little by little leaning in the direction of, well, what does feel better in this situation? Like even just pausing to ask yourself that. Let's see what else wants to come out for Aries. I hope you are doing a daily deep breathing meditation, because that is, in my opinion, absolutely paramount to success in being able to handle these types of energies and quiet that down, right? Instead of being tormented by your mind actually serving as a tool for your betterment. Here we have your energy coming through on the bottom of the deck. This is your major arcana, the Emperor. So taking control of your life in general, okay, is what's coming through with that. Wow, we have quite a few more. You're kidding me. Aries, you have the Emperor showing up with the Two of Cups, just first of all, okay? Just straight out the gate. Who's on the bottom of the deck? Oh, yeah, your energy, Aries. But honestly, this is clearly divine masculine, divine feminine, a very strong power couple coming through. The energy of the Two of Cups is here with, holy cow, the Emperor and the Empress. Like, I mean, that's pretty amazing. Okay, listen, I did see the Devil hiding underneath this Emperor. So masculine energy coming in, perhaps even a bit obsessive and controlling. The Empress energy had the Queen of Swords on the other side of her. So, you know, obviously the Empress is all four queens in one. That includes the Queen of Swords. Like, the Empress don't play. She's not going to play. Like, she will cut someone out of her life real quick if they come in with the bullshit. It looks like somebody regrets something with the Five of Cups energy being here. Somebody feels heavy energy and wants to make an apology, perhaps, with this little Page of Cups. Now, why is the Devil down there under that masculine energy, right? Like, it could represent some sort of an addiction, any compulsive behavior, any obsessive behavior, any controlling behavior. So yeah, I mean, listen, these two energies are very similar, aren't they? Look at them. There's something weighing very heavily on someone here in this situation. What have I done type energy. Like, you are going to receive justice for this. It might be just in the form of this apology. This little Page of Cups is coming under the King of Cups. So that is, you know, obviously love. Emperor, Empress, that feminine energy in the storyline showing up very guarded with her Queen of Swords on the ready. You know, she's all four queens. So she can pull from her heart when, you know, it's a moment of being able to be soft, but she can also be stone cold and sever connections, sever a tie real quick, right? So we're going to clarify with the Golden Tarot. This is for Aries. We have the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. On the split, I have the Six of Coins. This for me is, I gotta say, like, it's always a breadcrumbing card for me. Like, it's like, okay, here's just a little bit. Is that enough? Now, I know in the positive sense of this card, it is an act of charity. I mean, this is somebody giving to people who need money to survive, you know. There's two people receiving and one person giving, though, as well. So that could be, you know, part of the issue here with, now we have to see the 10 of Swords, right? So we go from the 9 that's on the table to the 10. This is backstabbing, betrayal energy. It's also the energy of, well, it's over now. You know, the worst is behind you with the 10 of Swords. Interesting. The worst is behind you with the 10 of Swords, that person left for dead with 10 swords, and then we have the 2 of Cups on the other side. 2 of Cups is on the table. Soulmate energy. Clearly, there's a connection here that somebody feels bad about messing up. There was something, you know, why is the 5 of Cups here? You know, like, we're about to clarify. So clarity on this spread, please, for Aries. Thank you, Spirit. On the bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess, deeply spiritual energy. She knows all of the secrets of the universe. She doesn't always share them, though. Her lips are sealed. She's observing, though, isn't she? You know, very thoughtful energy. This is a card of secrets, though, because she doesn't spill her secrets. Also, trusting your intuition, but let's see. Let's see what comes out to clarify the Justice. Clarify the Justice for Aries. Thank you, Spirit. Now, the Justice card is the major arcana for Libra. And there's the Devil on the bottom of the deck. The Devil is right here, if you remember, under the masculine energy. So something connected to the masculine energy here. We are going to see some justice for this situation. So from the 7 of Cups that hit the table, we also see the 10 of Cups. Okay, so instead of, I would like to say, instead of being an option, you are the choice, right? Or you're making yourself that you're, you know, this is obviously emotional bliss with another human, but somebody treated it like it was an option, is what I would like to say, honestly, because we have the Devil on the bottom of the deck and the Devil's hiding under the masculine. So clearly we are up in our head feeling bad about something here, coming in with some sort of an apology, right? that could be this huge turn of event energy that, with that Wheel of Fortune sitting on top of the Five of Cups, it's like somebody has had time to reflect maybe, and just it's all hitting them like a ton of bricks, like how they were controlled by a devil energy here. Could be a sex addiction for all I know. It could be drinking too much. It could be any of the addictions. It's things that are very hard to resist, things that we do almost out of compulsion, obsession, like I said earlier. This is a major arcana for the sign of Capricorn. You could be interacting with a Capricorn. Let's do this Wheel of Fortune. This is a huge turn of event energy. I think because somebody feels bad with that Five of Cups, it's directly under it. Perhaps they're stressed out, like, how am I going to bring justice to the situation? Or what did I do? I had a Ten of Cups and I treated it like an option. I treated it like a Seven of Cups. And now, like, they're kicking themselves. Let's see. The Wheel of Fortune for Aries. Thank you, Spirit. The Wheel of Fortune is the 4 fixed signs: Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. It represents a huge turn of event energy. Fate, destiny. Maybe somebody's like, what did I do? This was my dream come true. This was my Ten of Cups, and I treated it like an option. Oh my God, I want to come in with this cup of love. Trusting Spirit to help guide the situation, divine timing and all of that. Praying, Temperance card is here, praying to have things balance back out. How do I come in with this cup of love? Because, obviously there's reason they're feeling like they need to offer an apology. They're in love. We have the Page of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the King of Cups on the table, and someone who feels very, very heavy emotions for fucking up a Two of Cups situation. And now with the Seven of Wands that's above the Two of Cups, I feel like now they're ready to fight for this connection. They're ready to defend it, protect it. They're coming in as a king, right? So mature energy with the Emperor also here. It's very mature energy, perhaps before they just didn't know what they had until it was gone. Possible scenario here. King of Cups. Clarify the King of Cups. This is someone who feels a great deal of love and will be expressing it with that Page of Cups under it and the Knight that we just saw a moment ago. Clarify the King of Cups. Thank you. Okay, so we have, the Queen of Wands. This is your natural home energy. Fire element, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This can be a mistress card in the tarot. And since that is kind of the storyline here, it seems that maybe somebody, is feeling very burdened. Here, look at this. Underneath the Queen of Wands, we have the Ten of Wands, feeling very burdened for some immature, passionate actions. The Knight of Wands, but now they want to, master that, the strength. There's the strength again. They want to show self-control, self-mastery, keeping it in your pants. It's not worth it, that type thing. It's not worth messing up a good connection. Like, if you got a good thing, you don't want to mess it up, right? And now they're feeling like trapped. We're clarifying the King of Cups, the person who now has awoken to love. Like, they're feeling love. They're feeling the feels. Somebody is. But they're feeling trapped. How do I make this offer? Whatever. 8 of Swords. Because, here we have, I'm going to cover all the nudity so I don't get, in trouble with YouTube. Fucking prudes. Excuse me. Shouldn't swear either, I guess. But we have the Lovers, okay? So Gemini energy, it's about making a choice in love. It's a very passionate connection. But, with that Queen of Wands and the burdens for, some immature activity, that's why the apologies here. Should we just skip ahead? I'm going to skip ahead to this 9 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. And we're going to come back to this 7 of Wands that's sitting over top of the 2 of Cups. I really feel it's somebody here who wants to fight for this connection now. But let's look further into, why do they feel so heavy? 5 of Cups with the 9 of Swords. Clarify the 5 of Cups with the Nine of Swords for Aries. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so Three of Cups. So immediately it makes me think, you know, 2 is company, but 3 is a crowd. And they weren't even worth it. These 3 cups they thought they were going to have a party with wasn't even worth it. Look, they all spilled over. And look, they're just like sad now. And the 2 cups right behind them, it's like they weren't seeing it. They weren't seeing those 2 cups, that soulmate energy right behind them. They were acting more just out of a passionate sexual energy, not out of their heart center. Okay, so now we have the wounded warrior showing up, you know, someone who's, I feel, put themselves out, like, you know, into this position where they are, you know, still wanting to fight for something here and wondering if they can get back into that castle. This is what it feels like right now. It doesn't usually come across that way, but look, behind this 5 of Cups person, there's the castle way back up there. And they're like, what did I do? Like, right here, we have the castle behind them. It's like they've been like cast out and they're bandaged. But it's like they hurt themselves, is what it feels like. They did it to themselves. So here comes the apology. The Page of Cups, please, for Aries. Clarify the Page of Cups. Thank you. Okay, that almost came and then tucked back in. Interesting. Almost came out. I'm not going to take it because it didn't pop. I like my shit to pop, so whatever. 8 of Wands, though, is making an appearance. What? With the 9 of Swords. This person is all sorts of twisted up in their head about sending off this communication, right? And firing something back up. Ace of Wands right here. I'm going to keep it in the deck and keep shuffling. Tell me more about this Page of Cups. Like, so, yeah, maybe this communication is taking a while to come through because they are twisted up in their head, all anxious, all anxious. Clarify this Page of Cups, please. I mean, rightly so. I mean, the feminine energy has a reason to have her sword up. Like, the feminine energy fully knows her worth and value. This is like someone who's got it going on, and she's going to use her sword to cut out anyone who doesn't come correct. But the fact that she has the Queen of Swords next to her, not the King, this is someone who's still open to hearing a person. So the feminine energy is open to receiving this communication, but she's also going to be quick to cut it out if they're coming in with bullshit. So Page of Cups, please. Thank you. 7 of Pentacles with the Sun and the Queen of Cups. So we have the Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck. King of Cups is on the table. This masculine energy obviously sees you as a match if you're the feminine watching this. I mean, we already have Emperor, Empress on the table. Now we have King and Queen of Cups. And coming out to clarify the Page of Cups is the 7 of Pentacles and the Sun. So it's like they know where their happiness is, and they have the clarity about needing to offer this communication, this apology, but it's taking a while. And we already saw why, because they're tripping out. They're so anxious. But eventually, I feel like it's going to get to a point where it just like pops, and here comes communication, right? So 2 of Cups with the 7 of Wands above it is definitely giving me the vibes of someone who wants to fight for and protect this connection now. Clarify the 2 of Cups with the 7 of Wands. Thank you. Wow, we got the Queen of Cups. So, yeah, they're in love. And now, yeah, they feel it's fated, destined, Wheel of Fortune. This is love, and they want to protect it now. So let's just look into this Empress and Queen of Swords energy. Or wait, before we do that, let's clarify this masculine. Clarify the Emperor. He does have the devil hiding underneath him. So, you know, that could also represent that. Wow. Okay, before I pick it up, it could also represent, the devil could also represent an energy of someone who just cannot let go. They know where their Empress is and they don't want anyone else. Now that they're awoken or awake, now that they've awakened to this connection, they don't want to let it go. We have the Emperor coming out to clarify the Emperor. You know, just to make sure that you know that this is the masculine energy coming through with what? Oh, Ten of Swords. Like, this person knows they betrayed the feminine energy and now they are straight kicking themselves. So let's find out. Like, is the Emperor going to come correct? Is the Emperor going to keep it in his pants? I'm saying. Or is he going to be led astray by every, like, cute little thing that passes by, right? Is the Emperor just someone who we can count on, rely on? Is the Emperor coming in trustworthy? Is the Emperor coming correct? Thank you. Ooh. Ooh. Death, baby. We got death up in the house. Now, this is Scorpion energy. This Emperor has died and been reborn, okay? Because we see the Six of Swords here. It's like, yeah, no, they've completely transformed. Something has completely transformed here. The Scorpion energy, death energy, this is a complete do-over. They are coming correct, is what I would like to say to that. Yeah, they want to take things into smoother territory now. So the Queen of Swords down here with the Empress. Let's get a little more on the feminine energy. Thank you, Spirit. This Queen of Swords, like I said, she is open to hearing what someone has to say, but you know, she'll be quick to cut them out. She is open because why? Yeah, there's a strong bond here. There's that Two of Cups again. There's a very strong emotional bond here, okay? Four of Swords with the Five of Coins. Now, the Five of Coins landed right on this Five of Cups. It's like, I don't know, I might just leave you out in the cold. You know, you know, I've had to do a lot of healing. Four of Swords. She's open, but she's been having to do a lot of healing on herself. And so she's definitely going to be guarded. Yeah, she knows what happened before with the player energy. So I'd say, you know, there's a chance for it to work. And if this Emperor can win her back, she is open to hearing what they have to say, but it's kind of in the balance, honestly. If you're the feminine energy watching this video, I would say that the masculine definitely has had a death and a rebirth based on these cards coming out. Has learned a lot from being left out in the cold, deservedly so, okay? Let's get some moonology on this for Aries. Thank you, Spirit. I mean, you have the Sun here. They know where their happiness is now. Like I said, there's been an awakening in their heart center. So I think somebody was thinking mostly from down south, and now they're coming from the heart more. So we have Don't Let Pride Get in Your Way, full moon in Leo. Interesting, I was just talking about the Sun card here, and that's major arcana for Leo. So don't let pride get in your way. I would say perhaps the feminine energy, because she is the one who's going to be receiving this communication. That's just how I'm reading it. Of course, flip the story if it's opposite, but yeah, surrender to the divine, full moon energy. You know, you could, why I say don't let pride get in your way might apply to the feminine is it's like, you know, yeah, you are right to be like mad, but if, you know, don't be like petty about it is all I'm trying to say. I think if somebody is genuinely remorseful, genuinely coming in, like apologizing and wanting to get back into your good graces, then yeah, I mean, of course, you can obviously trust your instincts and decide for yourself on what's the best course of action. But it does seem like, you know, spirit is here blending and fusing two energies together. Those two cups that the angel is pouring back and forth, that's the Two of Cups right here. It's blending and fusing two people together. You had the Wheel of Fortune not only on the table, but on the bottom of the deck at one point too. So this is like, there's something about this that can't be ignored, is what I would like to say. Masculine energy over here, like, how do I bring justice back to this situation? Let's get a couple cards from the angels and ancestors for Aries. Thank you, Spirit. If you like the way I read the cards, Aries, please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. It would be super helpful for me. Thank you so much. If you'd like a private reading, the information on how to contact me is in the description box. And if you'd like to make a donation to my channel, I have a link in the description box. Thank you so much to everyone who has donated. It's very helpful. We have Spirit Fox, trust your talents in changing times. We also have Hunter, track down your fears and desires. Let's get a couple from the Oracle of the Seven Energies. This is for Aries. Willing release. So letting go of something here. It could be even that this masculine is willingly releasing his toxic past. It's like, no, please, oh my God, like, please, anything to get me back in your good graces. I am so sorry. That's what it feels like. It's like they just want to willingly let go of any kind of addiction that they had. Let's see what else came out. We have the Uncharted Sea and the Rose's Kiss. So I'll let that resonate for you how it resonates, but I mean, it's beautiful energy. It always makes me think of the Six of Swords, which we did see. You know, they want to move into calmer water. The Rose's Kiss, I mean, perhaps they'll bring in flowers without apology. This is also about stopping and smelling the roses, that type of thing. Let's get some charms out for Aries. Okay, so we have a football, perhaps in some kind of, you know, football has something to do with something here. Also, just staying active. When I see stuff like that, it just reminds me of, like, you know, moving your body, staying active. Don't lay sedentary, but so much, because it's not healthy. We also have the USA Olympic symbol coming out, so more emphasis on moving your body, staying active, being healthy. We have this little angel, and it says laugh. So just lighten up, lighten your heart, lighten your spirit. That's what comes to mind there. We have this little dog, which always reminds me of the Fool energy, because the Fool is often pictured with a dog companion. And we have, this is, I mean, you're not going to be able to see this, but it's a tiny little symbol. It reminds me of a fleur-de-lis, the French symbol, but it has a little eagle inside of it. It's a pin, a tiny little pin. It has a little eagle inside there. So, seeing from a higher perspective, perhaps, that's what I have for you today, Aries. I hope it was helpful in some kind of way. Until next time, take it easy. Bye.